Hello, this is Mr. Stansbury. I'm going to take you through the 11C notes on area. So at the end of this, you should be able to say that I can convert area units within the metric system, and also I can find the area of various shapes. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is take a look at example 8 from page 364, which has us converting 2.5 meters squared into millimeters squared. So really the easiest way to do this is if you're going to convert from meters to millimeters, we can do the little, let's see, King Henry died unexpectedly drinking chocolate milk, right? So here's our units, which is meters, and we're going to change to millimeters. So we go over 1, 2, 3 spots. So you take the 2.5 and you move it over 1, 2, 3 spots. But since it's actually meters squared to millimeters squared, you actually have to double that. So you actually have to move it over 3 twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Fill in all these with zeros here, and you get 2.5 million, or 2,500,000 millimeters. All right. So that's the easy way to do it. The reason why that works is if you think about it, make a simple example. If this is 1 meter by 1 meter, this would be 1 meter squared, right? If you turn the meters into, say, millimeters, that would be 1,000 millimeters, and this would be 1,000 millimeters, and you multiply that together and you get 1 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros after it. So it would be 1,000,000 square millimeters. Alright, so that's why you end up moving the decimal over 3 spots twice, because it's squared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and if it happens to be cubed, you would actually move it over 3 spots 3 times. Alright? Alright, moving on. Example 10 from page 366 has us finding the area of the triangle. So again, over here on the side is all your area formulas here. So area is 1/2 base times height. I really hope that you remember that. So in this case, area equals 1/2 the base, which is 3x, times the height, which is 2x. So we get that the area equals, let's see, 3x times 2x is 6x squared. Half of that is 3x squared. So that would be the area of this triangle. Alright? Rocket science? I think not. And this really should be centimeters squared, because these are centimeters here. Alright. Moving on. Next one. We have find the area of this here trapezoid, or trapezium as they like to call it in Australia apparently. So here's our trapezoid. We know it's a trapezoid because it's got opposite sides are parallel here. So to find the area of a trapezoid, you just take the 2 bases, so it's base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2, so basically taking the average of the 2 bases and multiplying by the height. So in this case, we would get area equals 11 plus 16 divided by 2, and then multiply that by 4. So we get, let's see, what's that, 27 over 2 times 4. So let's multiply that out. Okay, so we got our graphing calculator here. So 27 divided by 2 multiplied by 4 gives us that the area is 54. So area equals 54, and this is meters, so it'd be meters squared. Alright? Alright. Next example. Example 13, page 268. Find the 3 significant figures, the area of this sector. So that's this formula down here. So to find the area of a sector, you take the angle divided by 360 and multiply that by pi and then r squared. Okay, so really what this does is just gives you the angle divided by 360 just gives you what like fraction of an entire circle you have. So in this case here, we have 60 over 360 times pi times the radius, which is 8 squared, right? So if you simplify this here, the 60 over 360 reduces down to 1/6, and this here would be 1/6 of a full circle. Okay, multiply by that by pi times 64, and let's see what we get. So 1 divided by 6 times, here's our pi button here, times pi times 64 gives us that the area is 33 point, let's see, to 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, so we get 33.5. 33.5 centimeters squared. Alright? Alright. Next problem here is example 14 from page 369. And this gives us calculate the area of this pencil, apparently. So there's the pencil lead, right? Let's try a little eraser on there. Can't have a blue eraser, it's got to be like a pink eraser, right? So here's our pink eraser. Of course, I guess this pencil has a blue lead anyway, so that's alright. Anyway, calculate the area of this thing here. So really what you probably want to do is figure out the area of this rectangle in here, and then find the area of the triangle, and then add those together. So area of the rectangle is just going to be area of rectangle. That's supposed to be a rectangle. You have to use your imagination on that. 5.3 times 3.2. Alright, so let's calculate that. 5.3 times 3.2 gives us 16.96 square meters. And then we got to figure out the area of this triangle here. So the base is 3.2, and then the height of this triangle is going to be the difference between 8.6 and 5.3, right? Because if this is 5.3 and this whole thing is 8.6, the difference will be the height. So the height here is going to be 8.6 minus 5.3, which gives us 3.5 for the height, right? So the area of the triangle is going to be 1/2 the base, which we figured is 3.2, times the height, which is 3.5. Okay, so bust out our calculator for that. 0.5 times 3.2 times 3.5, and we get 5.6 meters squared. 5.6 meters squared. Add those two together. So let's just call this 17.0 plus 5.6 gives us 22.6 square meters. Okay? Alright. Okay, actually, you may have noticed, just kind of figure this out here, looking at this, 6 minus 3 is not 5, but 3. So this really should be 3.3 instead of 3.5. So the area here, let's go back here, should not be all of that. Should be 3.3, 3.3. So let's try that again. So we got 0.5 times 3.2 times 3.3, and we get 5.28 instead. So again, we can take 16.96 plus 5.28, and let's see, that gives us, hopefully I can do my math right this time, gives us 22.24 square meters. Okay, that is better. That's the correct answer. Sorry about that.